Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I am not overweight, but I do not look fit either? Your stomach feels soft, your arms look thin, your chest looks flat, and somehow you look both skinny and out of shape at the same time. You try wearing tighter shirts hoping you will look lean, but they only highlight the belly. You try loose shirts, and now you just look smaller. It is frustrating. The worst part is when people say, bro, you are already skinny, why are you worried? But deep down you know something is off. You do not feel strong, you do not feel confident, and no matter what you try, your body barely changes. If this sounds like you, then you are probably what people call skinny fat. Today I want to talk about what actually fixes it, because most advice online makes the problem worse. Here is something most people never tell you. Being skinny fat is not about weight, it is about body composition. That means you might weigh 60 or 70 kilos, but a big portion of that weight is fat and not muscle. Your body has low muscle mass and a higher body fat percentage. That combination creates the skinny fat look. Thin arms, no shoulder definition, soft stomach, and no chest shape. Now here is the trap many people fall into. They think the solution is losing more weight. So they start eating less, doing more cardio, and sometimes even skipping meals. For a while the scale goes down, but their body looks the same or sometimes even worse. When you only diet without building muscle, your body loses both fat and muscle. If you already had very little muscle, then you end up looking even more flat and weak. That is why so many skinny fat people say they lost weight, but their body still looks bad. The scale changed, but the composition did not. I remember when I first realized this. I was around 18 years old, and I thought I was doing everything right. I was eating less, running almost every day, and sometimes even skipping meals. Yes, I became skinny, but when I looked in the mirror, there were no shoulders, no chest, and no arm definition. Just a flat body with a small belly. I remember thinking, how can I be this skinny and still look out of shape? That was the moment I started learning something important. Skinny fat bodies do not need less food, they need more muscle. Once I understood that idea, everything changed for me. The first thing you need to do is stop trying to lose weight. I know that sounds strange, but your goal should not be a smaller number on the scale. Your goal should be building muscle. Muscle is what gives your body shape. It builds shoulders, chest, arms, and back. Without muscle, the body looks soft no matter how light you are. Instead of focusing on losing weight, start focusing on getting stronger. When strength becomes the goal, the body starts changing in the right direction. The second step is strength training. Cardio alone will not fix a skinny fat body. Running every day will not fix it, and doing endless of workouts will not fix it either. Your body needs strength training because muscle grows when it is challenged. Exercises like push-ups, pull-ups, squats, bench press, and overhead press tell your body that it needs to build muscle. Over time, your shoulders start growing, your chest fills out, and your arms begin to look stronger. Slowly, the skinny fat look begins to disappear. The important thing is consistency. You do not need the perfect workout program. Training 3 to 4 times per week and staying consistent for months can completely change your body. The third step is eating enough protein. Many skinny fat people eat very little protein without realizing it. Protein is the building block of muscle. If you are not eating enough, your body cannot build muscle properly. A good rule is around 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. If you weigh 70 kilograms, then you should aim for around 110 to 150 grams of protein every day. Foods like eggs, chicken, fish, Greek yogurt, paneer, beans, and lentils help your body repair and grow muscle after training. Once you start eating enough protein, your body finally has the material it needs to change. Now there is another factor that people rarely talk about, and that is your body's energy and recovery. Your body can only build muscle if your energy systems are working well. If you constantly feel tired, if your workouts feel weak, or if recovery takes forever, then something deeper might be affecting your progress. Inside your body, there are tiny structures called mitochondria. You can think of them as the energy factories of your cells. When they work properly, your body produces energy efficiently, your metabolism works better, and training feels easier. But when they become sluggish, you feel tired more often, and your body struggles to perform at its best. This is one reason many people train hard, but still feel stuck. While learning about this, I came across a supplement called Myelin. I am not someone who believes supplements magically transform your body because training and nutrition will always come first. But what caught my attention about Mitolan is that it focuses on supporting mitochondrial health and improving the body's natural energy production. When I started paying attention to this side of fitness, I noticed my workouts felt smoother and my recovery improved. Staying consistent became easier because my energy levels felt more stable. If you are curious about how this works, you should go to the description and watch the free video that explains it. The video breaks down how mitochondrial health affects metabolism, fat storage, and overall energy. Understanding this part makes the whole fitness process much clearer, and honestly, without it, this conversation about improving your body feels incomplete. Now here is the hardest truth about fixing a skinny fat body. It takes time. Not weeks but months. Your body needs time to build muscle because muscle grows slowly. At first the progress feels invisible. But if you stay consistent, something interesting happens. Your shoulders start looking wider, your waist begins to look smaller, your posture improves, and your clothes start fitting differently. One day you wear a shirt, and suddenly it feels different. Not tighter in a bad way, but fuller and stronger. That is the moment when you realize your body is actually changing. The biggest mistake skinny fat people make is quitting too early. They train for 3 weeks and expect a transformation. When they do not see it, they lose motivation and go back to old habits. But the people who succeed stay consistent for months and sometimes years. They keep training, keep eating enough protein, keep improving their recovery, and slowly their body becomes unrecognizable. Not because they found a secret, but because they followed the right process long enough. So if you are skinny fat, remember these simple steps. Stop chasing weight loss and start building muscle. Train with strength exercises 3 to 4 times per week. Eat enough protein every day. Support your body's energy and recovery so your workouts stay strong. Stay patient and trust the process. If you do these things consistently, your body will change in a real and lasting way. And if you want to understand the energy and metabolism side of this deeper, especially how mitochondrial health plays a role and how Mitolan supports it, go to the description and watch the free video. It explains an important piece of the puzzle that most fitness advice completely ignores. Your body is not stuck, and you are not genetically doomed to stay skinny fat forever. Most people simply have not been given the right strategy yet. Start today, stay consistent, and 6 months from now you will be grateful that you did not quit.